Hey everyone, so the other day as a late birthday present, I got to go to the Jeff Dunham show, which is really exciting. If you don't know, Jeff Dunham is an excellent ventriloquist and he's absolutely hilarious, and one of my favorite characters is Peanut. And so as a souvenir, my stepmom bought us matching hoodies, and so I'm just wearing that today and I absolutely love it. It's also my favorite color, which is great, and it's quite warm, and it's sleeting outside and it has been pretty much all day, so it's just nice to relax. And it kind of made me think that now would be a good time to do a quick little birthday haul, just because over the past month I've been collecting things, and I also had a few gift cards, which was really exciting. So I got to order a few higher end products that I wouldn't have gotten the chance to try otherwise. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first haul was from Sephora, and I already knew what I was going to get, and that was the Lorac Pro Palette that everyone and their mother has been talking about. I do have the Lorac Unzip palette that I absolutely love, and so I knew that I was going to enjoy this one as well, because it just comes with such a great shade of colors, and I love that it also includes matte. The only one that I'm not too fond of is this deep purple color. I tried to use it the other day and it didn't come out right, and I don't know if maybe it was just the brush that I used, so I'm definitely going to try and work with it, but I was a bit surprised on that one. It's just, it looks like that, and that's a deep purple, but when I swipe it on my hand it comes out kind of patchy, and I don't really know about that. I don't really like that one, but all the other ones have been really great. So the other things that I got from Sephora were Nars Blushes, because I've never owned a Nars blush, but you always hear such wonderful things about them. So I wanted one that was kind of natural, everyday blush, because they are a bit pricey. And then I kind of wanted to take like a risk with the other one. So the everyday blush I got was in Nars Madly. And I know a lot of people talk about this blush and how natural looking it is, and I have to agree. I love wearing it on the days where I either have a heavy eye look or I just don't really care because I'm not going out anywhere fancy, so it doesn't really matter. And I just put a little bit on and go out the door. So here's a little swatch, and it's a bit hard to see. It does come off a bit shimmery on the camera, but when you put it on your cheeks, it's not going to reflect the sunlight, or you're not going to look like Edward Cullen or anything like that. So the other one I got was Nars Matahari, and I'm normally not a pink blush wearer, but when I saw this color I really wanted to try it, and I'm glad that I did. It is extremely bright and pigmented, as you can see, but I find that if you're careful and you know how to blend, it works out really well. So that's kind of what it looks like. And then maybe if you kind of blend it in, it's a lot more subtle of a look. So I have really enjoyed those two. I think that everyone was right to say how wonderful they are, because I have been extremely impressed. So also with the birthday, Sephora gives you a free gift, and this is what I picked out. And it's got the Benefit, the Real, and then the What's Up sample. And I'm really, really impressed with the What's Up sample. If I can get it out. Here it is. So that's what it looks like. But you do get a lot. Like, that's a lot for a free product. So that's going to last me a long time. And I do really like it. I find that it's a natural finish, and I really do enjoy it. I like pairing it with my MAC Soft and Gentle, because I'll put this down as a cream and then I'll set it with the MAC Soft and Gentle, and I find that it just works really well. So I haven't tried the mascara, but I have heard good things about it. So I'm going to use up the mascaras I have, and then I'm going to open it out. So I had another gift card from Macy's, and I really wanted a product from MAC, but they didn't have it. So I decided to go with a palette and one more product instead. So this is the Stila and the No palette. And the reason why I got this was because everybody talks about the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I just find that I was really disappointed when they came out with it, just because I feel like they should have made it into 12 shadows and created a range of browns and neutrals and blending colors, and I don't like that you only get 2 brown colors to choose from. They don't have like a warm brown or a cool brown, so I wanted something that was had a bit more variety in it. So I heard about this palette, and I didn't see a whole lot of it on YouTube, but when I saw it online I really fell in love. So it's just got, you know, your natural neutral shades, some blending colors, different tones of browns, and then this interesting red color, which I really enjoy trying to figure out how to wear, and I just like it. I think it's really neat. They're all matte, they're not shimmer, and it came with a little smudge stick that I've used a few times because it's a gray color and I don't really wear gray typically on my eyes, but I do like the way that it wears. It doesn't smudge, even though it's called a smudge stick, unless I want it to, of course. And the other thing that I got was a Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow, and this is in Skinny Jeans. And the only problem I've had with the shadow is that it's really hard to open, like right now, because I'm trying to swatch it for you and I don't know that I can, because I seriously cannot open it. Because this part right here is so tiny that when you're trying to grab it and twist, you have nothing to grab onto on the bottom, whereas the MAC ones are a bit wider, so you can actually grab it when you twist. And this one, I'll be twisting for a while, and I don't know that it will come off. So I've only gotten to use this one time because I've only been able to open it once. And besides that, I can't open it, and that's so frustrating. Yeah, I'll use all my 15-minute like time length before I can get, no, we're just going to stop. Okay, anyways. And then I also got a few more drugstore items, and those are just things that everyone talks about they like, and I haven't ever tried them because I'm like, oh, I don't need it, but since it was my birthday and they only cost a few dollars each, I was like, might as well. And one of the first things that I got were the Klamath concealer. I've been using this a lot, and I do really like it. It reminds me of the Physicians Formula RX concealer. I find that they're very similar, and I do really like them both, so this was not a waste at all. And then I got the L'Oreal True Match Cream Concealer, which I do like. I'm not extremely impressed with it, but I do like it. I like other concealers better than it, but then again, I haven't been using it for that long, so who knows. And then one I just got recently was the Rimmel True Match Perfection Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair or Light. And I haven't tried it, so I can't tell you what I think about it because I have no idea. I just heard really good things about it, so I'm hoping they're going to be true. So some other products from Rimmel were the Rimmel Blush and Santa Rose, and I got this recently, and I find that it's also an everyday natural kind of blush, and it reminds me of Madly. I'm not saying that they're dupes for one another, but they're just that natural look. So I have really enjoyed this. I don't find that it's patchy like some of my other lower end blushes. For example, some of my e.l.f. blushes come on really patchy, and that drives me crazy, so I don't even reach for them anymore, but I was impressed with this one. And then one Rimmel product that I haven't been impressed with is this Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Kajal. And every time I try and use this on my waterline, it comes down here. Like, I'll put it up here, and then somehow during the day it's down here. And it's so embarrassing. It's awful. It's just so bad. Like, I really wanted to like this, but every time I use it, like, it turns me into an animal because I have a big black ring around my eyes. And yes, that's a bit like exaggerating things, but that's how I feel when I come home and see it down here. So I'm not impressed with this, and I wouldn't buy it again, I don't think. Two eye products that I am extremely impressed with and that I got earlier on is the Jordana Fabuliner, which I'm actually using today. And this is amazing. I have an Essence eyeliner, felt tip eyeliner pen that I really enjoy, and I feel like this is more easily accessible, so I'm definitely going to continue to buy this. And it only costs you $2. If you haven't tried this, you really, really should. If you find it, just pick it up. Go ahead and get it in brown too, because you're going to want it later. I know I do. I'm going to definitely go back and get the brown one, because this is amazing. Like, I was really surprised. And then another one that I've really been enjoying, and I'm also wearing today, is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. And I do really like this mascara. I think it costs $3, if that. You just have to be careful. If you layer it too much, it will start clumping. I'm not one of those people that I can't have any clumps. I don't mind it because it just kind of thickens my eyelashes a teeny bit if I'm careful. But I am really impressed with this mascara. I think it's wonderful. I would wear it more than my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. I think it's better than that one. So, I mean, I'm really impressed. I'm really glad that I got it. And I definitely think that I'm going to continue to try out Jordana products just because I have been so impressed lately. So, continuing on with that, I also got a new lip liner from Jordana. And this is in Baby Berry. And I'll just go ahead and do a little swatch next to that eyeshadow I hate. This is what it looks like. And I just think it's a nice, pretty berry color. And one new product from the drugstore that I got to go with it is the Neutrogena, what are these? The Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Sticks. I've heard some people really rave about them. And this one is in, I think, raspberry or strawberry soft. They don't have the name on, oh yeah they do, wow. Okay, so this one is soft raspberry. I don't think you can see that, but it's soft raspberry. And I just think these two colors will look good together. And I am wearing this on my lips right now, and I do really like it. It's extremely moisturizing. I actually think I prefer over my Revlon Jumbo Sticks. It feels like you're applying chapstick on your lips. And I've been wearing this for about 2 hours, and I haven't eaten anything yet, so it's still going strong. I do like the color. It's very pigmented as well. So I think I'm going to try some more. This was $10, but I think it was worth the $10, definitely. So the last thing I got were a few powders and one more blush. And this is the Milani blush in Luminoso. And everyone's talked about this blush and how wonderful it is. So it's one I'm wearing today actually. And it's another natural everyday blush, but this is a bit more peachier. So, and it's kind of shimmery, but it doesn't show up on your skin that way. So I do really enjoy this. And then I also wanted to try the face powder, and this has definitely been one of my favorites. This is the Milani Multitask face powder in medium. And it actually came with a cool design that I'm slightly starting to use up. But I find that this, I've been reaching for this a lot lately. I pretty much use it every day. And I'm wearing it right now. And I just find that it's a nice pressed powder. I'm not too picky with pressed powders as long as they don't make me look super cakey. But I do really enjoy this. And I wish I could tell you like exactly why. But I just find that I reach for it over some of my other pressed powders. For example, I got the new Stay Matte, or it's not new, I got the Stay Matte powder. It's new to me because I finally just picked it up, and this is in Sandstorm. And then the very last makeup product I got was the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny, and everyone talks about how nice of a bronzer this is, and I definitely have to agree. It's very, very natural and matte and not orange at all. So I find that someone like me who's just starting out with bronzer, this has been really nice just because I haven't had to worry about it looking too dark or shimmery or bronzy or orange on my skin. It looks very natural as long as I don't apply too much.